You know, I said in my last video that I was going to make a video about video games, but I scrapped that video because it didn't really seem that interesting. Anyway, how would I define clever and dumb? Clever is a plot that is so out there and it works so well. However, dumb is a video that could either have a running joke that isn't funny, or it could just be something that makes no sense. So here we are, my top 5 most clever and dumbest SML videos. Now these rules are going to be a little more complicated. As always, only videos I've seen, and these are my opinions. But this time, I'm not including videos I've either already talked about or that I will talk about. For example, Kool-Aid Problem would be perfect for this list. However, I said everything I have to say about it in Best Beginnings and Best 2019 videos. On the other hand, the school project won't be on this list because I talked about it in the worst 2019 videos, and I will talk about it in top 20 worst SML videos. Basically, anything that's going to be on my worst list won't be on this list. I do hope that makes sense. Now with all that out of the way, let's begin.
I'm gonna go into my cocoon, and then after a while, I'm gonna sprout and be a big, beautiful Kool-Aid fly.
You know, it's been over a year since I've talked about my favorite SML video, The Bet. I don't know why that is. I guess it just hasn't been a candidate for my recent videos. Well, except for this one. Now, while the plot here is very simple, what it does makes this video the best. So Mario owes Goodman his house payment, and Mario says that Goodman could win a lot more money if he enters a cooking competition and bets all of his money on himself winning. Goodman does this, but he ends up losing the competition. He becomes Bowser's new chef while Chef Pee-Pee is on vacation. At the end, Goodman gets all of his money back. This is still my favorite video. Goodman's hilarious, Chef Pee-Pee has something good that happened in his life, and this video is overall unique. But it's lower on the list because the plot's pretty basic.
No. Then why'd you say, ooh, Junior, let me fly your helicopter? I fly helicopters all the time. I love flying helicopters.
Junior, I never said that.
You said my dad's a helicopter pilot. He lets me fly his helicopters.
Most of this dumb list is going to be unfunny jokes that go on for too long. Take Jeffy loses his arms. From the very moment we see Jeffy, we know that this video will be stupid. Mario makes a bet with Jeffy that Jeffy won't be able to use his arms for the whole day. The toilet scene was weird and just out of nowhere. At least we got a cameo from Shrek. But then we get to the worst part of this video, the game show segments. The Brooklyn guy and Simmons throw a football at Mario, making it almost impossible for Mario to catch the ball. However, they give Jeffy a fair try. Now, why are the rules of this game inconsistent? But anyway, after Jeffy catches the football in his mouth, the Brooklyn guy says that Jeffy needs to catch the check to win it. And because apparently Jeffy wants $100 instead of $50,000, he doesn't catch the check. Why? Why do you do this? To be honest, I had high hopes for this video, but it ended up being another bad, forgettable Jeffy video.
I'm gonna go into my cocoon, and then after a while, I'm gonna sprout and be a big, beautiful Kool-Aid fly.
I mentioned the beginning of Turkey Tyranny in my best beginnings list, and the rest of the video is also really good. In fact, Turkey Tyranny is both my favorite 2016 video, and it's in my top 5 favorite SML videos. The president says that all turkeys are banned after he is attacked by a turkey. Then the Broken Guy and Simmons enter the house, and they blow up Chef Pee-Pee's turkey in the second best beginning I've ever seen in a video. Now, Mario needs a turkey because if they don't have one, Rosalina's parents will destroy Earth. Chef Pee-Pee gets a turkey from the lone dolphin in a hilarious scene, but Bowser unknowingly invites the Brooklyn guy over for Thanksgiving. So Mario has Black Yoshi knock out the Brooklyn guy so they can eat. This video, to me at least, feels like the big Thanksgiving done right. While there weren't as many characters here, it felt like each character had both an impact on the story and a small part in this video. This is my favorite 2016 video because it's both freaking hilarious and it's very clever.
No. Then why'd you say, ooh, Junior, let me fly your helicopter? I fly helicopters all the time. I love flying helicopters.
Junior, I never said that.
You said my dad's a helicopter pilot. He lets me fly his helicopters.
There isn't a lot to be said about Bowser's Doritos because it's so short. Bowser thinks Chef Pee-Pee ate his Doritos, but Junior says that he actually ate them. But Bowser does not believe Junior and he punishes Chef Pee-Pee. That's the entire video. This whole video is bad. I get the joke of Bowser being an idiot, but it doesn't mean it's funny. Now, while this video has nothing good about it, it's not as bad as videos like Jeffy breaks his leg or Jeffy's bad word. Those videos have more elements that make them bad. Bowser's Depression is a terrible video, but it's so short that there isn't a lot of frustration.
I'm gonna go into my cocoon, and then after a while, I'm gonna sprout and be a big, beautiful Kool-Aid fly.
There were 2 videos I used to tease this list. The first one is Junior's 11th birthday. Back in top 10 best and worst SML videos of 2019, I said that I would talk about Junior's 11th birthday in a future video. This is that video. So what are my thoughts on this video? Well, it's Junior's birthday, but Bowser says it isn't. That's how all the birthday videos start. But Junior knows that it's his birthday, so he goes to his party at Chuck E. Cheese, but no one's there. He plays some games, but he gets knocked out. He wakes up to see God. I really enjoyed God in this video.
No, Junior, I'm God.
What? God? Am I in heaven?
Oh no, Junior. This is just a sheet with a fog machine. Heaven is way cooler. There's so many women. That's why some people call me Allah, cause I get all of the women. You get it. Someone threw a skee ball at your head. Took you down in one shot. Very clean, very accurate throw. They probably would have gone pro if they didn't have an injured elbow.
He takes Junior back in time to show him what life would have been like without Junior. First we go to Bowser at the old house, and Bowser has died. Then we see Chef Pee-Pee, who now owns a 5-star restaurant. Next we see Cody on a date with a girl. Then we see that the Brooklyn guy is homeless because no one needs anything done. Finally, we see Joseph's grave. Junior learns the error of his ways, and he's ready to celebrate his birthday. Turns out his birthday was actually the next day, and he has a big party at Chuck E. Cheese's. I have one minor problem with this video. If Junior's birthday was the next day, why was everything set up? It's super minor though, so it doesn't really matter. But overall, everything this video did was enough to make it my favorite Junior video of 2019.
No.
Then why'd you say, ooh, Junior, let me fly your helicopter? I fly helicopters all the time. I love flying helicopters.
Junior, I never said that.
You said my dad's a helicopter pilot. He lets me fly his helicopters.
Let's talk about satisfaction. Google defines it as fulfillment of one's wishes, expectations, or needs, or the pleasure derived from this. Basically, it means that you should be proud of whatever happens. However, the most unsatisfying 2020 video to me is Jeffy gets stuck. So, Junior, Joseph, and Jeffy are playing kickball outside, and Jeffy launches the ball into the forest. Since Joseph can fly, long story, he searches the sky to see if he can see the ball. Jeffy and Junior go look for the ball in the woods, and the tree falls on Jeffy's leg, leaving him stuck. Junior tries to get help, but Chef Pee-Pee doesn't want to listen to Junior. Then Junior burns his tongue so he can't speak. Chef Pee-Pee still won't listen to Junior. I think that in this video, Chef Pee-Pee is so out of character. Yeah, he's usually stubborn, but here he has no reason to. Anyway, Junior's tongue cools off, and he says that Jeffy is in the forest. However, when Junior sees his ball, he forgets why they came out there. Then there's the ending, which is the most unsatisfying ending I've ever seen in an SML video. Jeffy cuts off his own leg, and he goes to Junior and Joseph. He doesn't even yell at them, and Junior says they can go play kickball now. And that's how the video ends. Is that seriously it? We watched this stupid video for that ending? Wow, this video is just dumb.
And in a minute, I'm gonna go into my cocoon, and then after a while, I'm gonna sprout and be a big, beautiful Kool-Aid fly.
One of the best potential done right videos is the magical button. Junior, Joseph, and Cody find a button in the attic and they take it downstairs. They see the rules. You can press and wish for anything, but one person will die for that wish. Junior wishes for 2 fidget spinners, a roll of gum, a tub of mac and cheese, and an ice cream truck. But each person who dies ends up being closer to Junior. Eventually, Chef Pee-Pee, Joseph, Cody, and Bowser die. Junior figures out the only way to reverse this is to kill himself. In one of the best endings I've ever seen, Cody and Joseph figure out that they can wish for Junior back, and the video is back to normal. I do like this video for what it does. This video has one of the best endings I've seen, and it's very clever.
No.
Then why'd you say, ooh, Junior, let me fly your helicopter? I fly helicopters all the time. I love flying helicopters.
Junior, I never said that.
You said my dad's a helicopter pilot. He lets me fly his helicopters.
Let's talk about Cody torture. Plenty of videos do this. The Time Machine, the School Project, and the Cover-Up. And while this isn't the worst Cody torture video, Cody's birthday is very mean-spirited. Cody reveals that he was born on a leap year, and he's technically 2 years old. I think you can imagine what happens. Junior and Joseph start treating Cody as if he were 2 years old. This is the entire video. But then we get to the ending. It turns out that Cody's parents treat him the exact same way, but only on his birthday. Wow, this video is bad. There were a few good jokes I liked.
Happy second birthday, you big fat baby!
This is a very expensive joke. How much did this cost?
But this video was mean-spirited kind of stupid. We have unfunny jokes and possibly one of the worst endings I've seen in an SML video.
And in a minute, I'm gonna go into my cocoon, and then after a while, I'm gonna sprout and be a big, beautiful Kool-Aid fly.
Ridiculous plots are always a good thing. These are creative, and sometimes they surprise you with how well they work, despite being so out there. If there's one video that has the best ridiculous plot, it would be Black Yoshi's Kool-Aid problem. However, because I have nothing left to say about that video, let's go with the second most ridiculous SML plot, Attack of the Killer Shrimps. Everything about this video is weird, but it works so damn well. This video starts off with Frederick Finkelschitz creating a new potion, but he accidentally drops a shrimp into the mix, and it escapes after injuring Finkelschitz. Mario and Rosalina see this on TV, and Mario knows who can stop the shrimp, Woody. However, Woody is retired, so he declines the offer. Meanwhile, the shrimp attacks and kills a girl and the Brooklyn guy's partner. The shrimp ends up in Mario's house, and the Brooklyn guy comes over to take care of it. However, the shrimp gains the upper hand and corners the trio. But then, in one of the best endings I've ever seen in an SML video, Woody comes out of hiding and kills the shrimp, letting the world know that he is back. Aside from all the awesomeness in this video, we get a lot of really funny lines.
But the door's locked.
Why is it locked? This is your house.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't want to die. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were all bunched up into this corner because we wanted to die. I guess I just misunderstood.
Well, I'm glad you're back, Woody.
Yeah, I'm glad you showed up when you did. That scared the shrimp out of me. I said that scared the shrimp out of me.
Overall, this video has nothing wrong with it. This is the most clever SML video I've seen, and this video is in my top 10 favorite SML videos of all time. And on the other hand...
No!
Then why'd you say, ooh, Junior, let me fly your helicopter? I fly helicopters all the time. I love flying helicopters.
Junior, I never said that.
You said my dad's a helicopter pilot. He lets me fly his helicopters.
Remember in top 10 best and worst SML videos of 2019, I said this? Probably the dumbest SML video this year is Junior Learns Spanish. Seriously, after I finished this video, I leaned back in my chair and yelled,
Holy crap, that was dumb!
I really don't want to talk about this video now because I am going to rant on this in a future video, but it deserves a spot on my list. This is the video I was talking about, so let's begin. I briefly mentioned the beginning in my worst beginnings list. This video has two settings, the classroom and the restaurant. This video starts off with the classroom. Basically, Jackie Chu is teaching the class Spanish. The problem is that it's not actually Spanish. If you add L before and O after, that's Spanish. Cody points out how this isn't Spanish, but Jackie Chu yells at him for being wrong. Then when we get to no, Cody says El Noo, but Jackie Chu says he's wrong, and it's actually just no. Here's the problem. Jackie Chu is right about no being no in Spanish, but this just insults the viewer for playing his game. I still stand by this being the second worst beginning in any SML video. Next is the restaurant scene, which isn't as bad. Junior and Cody go to a Mexican restaurant, and they use Spanish. But when the waiter gets there, Cody uses real Spanish, and the worker has no idea what he's talking about. But when Junior talks in fake Spanish, the waiter understands him. This is about the rest of the video. I will admit that the waiter was kind of funny, but he's also contributing to this stupid joke. Finally, the video ends with Junior waking up, and when you think it's all a dream, Junior gets a call from Cody, with Cody on the toilet from all the beans he ate. Overall, this video is so stupid. This is one of the worst Junior videos I've ever seen. This whole video centers around one unfunny joke, and even when it's introduced, it's annoying. And those are my thoughts on Junior Loses Spanish. My next video will be about a different plush tuber, one that is worse than SML. Thanks for watching, and I'm the SMR.